Good day and welcome to the month in review for the Ministry of Health and Social Development. I am Fitzroy Randall, your information officer in the ministry. In our monthly review, senior citizens in the Virgin Islands were in the focus when the month of May was observed as Senior Citizens Month under the theme Aging Unbound. The observation started with a church service and decoration ceremony where the Minister for Health and Social Development, Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley, urged the Virgin Islands community to challenge ageism and stereotypes associated with senior citizens. The minister said people must acknowledge the potential of seniors and the vast reservoir of knowledge, experience, and wisdom they possess. Honorable Wheatley said this year's theme, Aging Unbound, encourages everyone, regardless of age, to work towards creating a more inclusive and supporting environment that allows seniors to thrive, contribute, and engage in meaningful ways. The month of May featured a host of activities dedicated to celebrating senior citizens in the territory and to bring alive the theme, Aging Unbound. A seniors hike was organized in partnership with Hike BVI to the Pineapple Field Adventures in Brewers Bay. The seniors were treated to informative lessons on the history of the area, the different plants, along with their benefits and use, as well as a history on pineapples in the Virgin Islands. There was also a sip and paint at the moorings, where seniors were treated to a painting session with refreshments and several giveaways from sponsors. This event was organized by the Social Development Department. The Adina Donovan Home for the Elderly hosted an open day as part of the month's activities. Health Minister Honorable Wheatley participated in the activities on May 25 at the event organized by the home along with the Social Development Department. Minister Wheatley also visited the oldest person in the Virgin Islands, Mrs. Enel Smith, who is 104 years old. Senior Citizens Month concluded with a day trip and island tour on Virgin Gorda. Over 100 seniors from Tortola, Virgin Gorda, Anegada, and Jost Van Dyke participated in the activities, including lunch at Island Pot, several giveaways, a tour of Virgin Gorda, and games with prizes. The Department of Waste Management was also involved in the month of celebration, which saw Minister Wheatley visiting the Pockwood Pond site to seek possible solutions and directions for waste management in the territory. Honorable Wheatley met with staff at the incinerator and the Department of Waste Management regarding the management and security of the site. Following this meeting, the Department of Waste Management debuted a three-stage strategy to tackle waste management in the territory, including the strategy divided into short-term, medium-term, and long-term plans to capture things such as an increase in security at the dump site, exploring options for other dump sites, repairing the incinerator and the building, as well as banning single-use plastic. Meanwhile, the department has partnered with KMJ General Maintenance to remove derelict vehicles and other scrap metals across the Virgin Islands. The project began on April 23 and was completed on June 2nd. Over 2,000 tons of scrap metal was removed from the territory, where it is expected to be exported to Colombia, where it will be used for recycling purposes. In other news, the Ministry of Health conducted an assessment to strengthen the primary healthcare systems in the territory. The ministry partnered with the United Kingdom Health Security Agency and hosted several meetings with stakeholders across the health sector. Work commenced virtually in December 2022, and the final report is expected by the end of July this year. The BVI Health Services Authority has received a donation of blood bank equipment courtesy of the Rotary Club of Tortola. Minister Wheatley said the partnership with the Rotary Club of Tortola resulted in the introduction of cutting-edge technology to properly outfit the blood bank at the hospital. As a result, staff at the hospital can conduct the necessary tests on donated blood for it to be properly delivered to patients. In addition, the new equipment also means the blood can be properly stored at the hospital. Health Minister Vincent Wheatley visited the nurses at the Road Town Clinic, the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital, and nurses on Anegada, Jost Van Dyke, and Virgin Gorda as part of activities for Nurses Week 2023. Honorable Wheatley wished the health practitioners a successful week and also discussed several matters including their working conditions and how they can be improved. This year's Nurses Week was observed from May 6 to May 12 under the theme, Our Nurses, Our Future. Finally, 3 contracts for the construction of 3 social homes on the sister islands were signed as part of the Housing Recovery Assistance Program. Of the 3 homes, 2 will be built in North Sound, Virgin Gorda, and the other in White Bay, Jos Van Dyke. The beneficiaries of the social homes are Gladette Walters of North Sound, Virgin Gorda, Sydney and Elmore Wheatley of North Sound, Virgin Gorda, and Lucian Carlwood of White Bay, Jos Van Dyke. This was your monthly review of happenings in the Ministry of Health and Social Development. As always, the Ministry remains committed to improving the health and social well-being of the people of the Virgin Islands. I am your Information Officer, Fitzroy Randall.